All right, I'm pumped for this video, guys. We just got the 13 net filing from Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's holding company, and you guessed it, we have to break down all of the stocks he bought, what he sold, what's going on with Berkshire Hathaway right now. So, guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and of course, don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, and for a limited time, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, come on, that's a no-brainer. So again, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers, guys. Get your coffee, by the way. I appreciate you all for tuning in here as always. And let's dive into it, starting off with what Buffett's top 10 stocks are right now. Let's quickly look at this so you guys get some kind of idea what his updated top 10 are. So number 1, we have Apple. Number 2, we have Bank of America. Number 3, American Express, followed by Coca-Cola at number 4, with Chevron being number 5, Occidental Petroleum being number 6, Kraft Heinz is number 7, followed by we have Moody's at number 8, and we have Chubb Limited at number 9 with DaVita at number 10, right? So we have a bunch of healthcare, energy, finance, consumer staples, right? Pretty much one tech stock only, which you guys know Buffett is not big into tech stocks. Obviously, look at his portfolio, for Pete's sake. His only one's Apple, which, by the way, hint, hint, I'm sure you guys heard, he ended up cutting a lot of Apple in the last quarter. Let me actually show you guys here what's going on with what he reduced right off the bat. So we'll start here, then we'll talk about his new holdings, what he's adding to, yada, yada, yada. So make sure you guys stick on throughout this entire video. So these are all of the stocks that he just reduced. He didn't sell out completely, but he did sell out of some shares, right? So we have Apple stock, ticker symbol AAPL. He sold 389 million shares of Apple, which just saying that number out loud is insane. And that was a 49% reduction, by far and away his biggest, sale in the portfolio, in the holding company from the past quarter. It's Apple, 49%. Then we have CVX, which again is Chevron. You guys can see here. He ended up selling, let's see, how many shares here? He sold 4.3, I think that's, 4.3 million shares, or a 3% reduction in his position. He sold out of, let's see, wow, that's a big one in Capital One. 21% of his Capital One position gone, or about 2.6 million shares. He sold out of 10% of T-Mobile, or 570,000 shares. Let's see here, 9% of LPX, Louisiana Pacific, or about 630,000 shares. Let's see, what else here, guys? Liberty Media, he sold out 1%, nothing much. LA, or Liberty Media Corp, looks like he has two different types of shares here. For that company, he sold out a little of each. And Floor and Decor Holdings, he sold 17% of that one, or a whopping 800,000 shares. So a good amount of shares there. So those are all the stocks he sold. And again, by far and away, Apple is the biggest one that he sold. Not completely, but reduced, right? And the second one is Capital One, ticker symbol COF. Now, let's go to the ones that he added to. So he added more Occidental Petroleum, right? So he added 7 million shares of that one, or a 3% increase in his portfolio, it looks like, right? So he also added Chubb Limited. He bought more shares of that, which I think was new in the last quarter. That was a brand new position. I think it was the secret stock that everybody was talking about, right? Remember that? I think he bought 1.1 million. Yeah, 1.1 million shares of that, or a 4% increase in the position size. Then it looks like here he also bought Liberty Sirius XM. Yeah, Series C shares. Series A, looks like he bought $2 million of Series A, $4.5 million of Series C, 7% increase in both roughly, and he also bought more Sirius XM. Big jump in position size there, and there's some stuff going on with those. Maybe I'll make a video on that another time. But it looks like here a 260% increase in position size for Sirius XM, guys, or 96 million shares that he bought. Unbelievable. Cheers to that, actually, guys. Cheers to that, man. What the heck's going on there? All right. So let's see. What else do we have here? So those are the ones that he added to. We talked about the ones he reduced. Let's take a look at which ones he closed out completely. And guys, look at this. Snowflake completely gone, guys. Snowflake completely gone, which I believe, has he been selling that one out or selling out of that over the last couple of quarters? He might have been, but I kind of forget, to be honest. But right now, we can see, based on the last one, 6.1 million shares gone, sold out completely. And he sold out of Paramount Global, guys. 7.5 million shares, poof, gone, just like that. And it's interesting because wasn't Buffett investing in Snowflake since the IPO, or I think before the IPO? So now he's gone completely out of it completely. That is pretty interesting, guys. Not sure what's going on there. But, yeah, man, there's a lot going on. And the biggest thing, it comes back to Apple, man. It comes back to Apple. And you guys want to know something interesting? Look at this. Alta stock. Alta stock. What did I say, guys? I was literally calling out Alta, a couple weeks ago before we got this news. But he's buying Alta. Look at this. He's buying Alta. Brand new position. It looks like 300. I think this is the estimated average price, 385. Okay, and the stock's actually down a lot from that point. But he bought 700,000 shares, and he also bought, it looks like here, Heiko Corp Class A shares, 1 million shares of those. But look at that. That's very interesting. It's cool to see Buffett buying a stock that you think is a good value and that you have, right? I actually had it in 2 portfolios, got out of it in my one portfolio because I was like, so I actually timed it very nicely here. I was like, okay, I'm in it in one portfolio, right? I'm in it in another one as well, but then the market started taking a hit. This was like a week or 2 ago, right? And I'm like, okay, let me sell some stocks that maybe I'm not too in love with right now, that I could always buy back, that I could free up some cash with, right? And then I could buy some other stocks I like more now that they're dumping, right? That's what I did here with Alta. So I actually sold out of Alta. My one account, I got lucky. I think I got out I think I was up a little bit. It was at like 375, 380, and it got all the way down to 320. But yeah, a little side tangent here, guys. I used that money. I bought some more Amazon. I bought some other tech stocks with it. But yeah, it's cool to see that Alta is one that Buffett is buying into right now, especially as I did a bunch of research on it. We were talking about it. I bought it, right, I think like a month or 2 ago at this point. It was a while ago, not too long ago. But yeah, interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. And why do you think he's selling? I want to know your opinion here, guys. We have a lot of theories, right? But why do you think he's selling out of Apple so aggressively? Is it to raise even more cash, which he already had a lot of cash? Now he has even more cash. Was it for tax reasons? Was it because of Apple, the company itself, innovation? Maybe he doesn't like what he's seeing, at Apple. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments about that. I'm very curious where your head's at. Run the likes up, by the way, and make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And of course, yes, guys, you heard that right. There's a mailing list. It's free. Make sure you guys sign up to that as well. Put your first name and your email, and you get my top 3 stocks every single Monday. So sign up to that. And don't forget to get your free stocks for Moomoo at stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. All that's down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.